Good morning. How we doing, beautiful people? So this morning, I want to speak to you in reference uh, of the insurance company. So whenever you get ready to swap insurance companies, make sure the insurance company do your filing properly. If they don't, it's gonna mess you up. So I had the experience where I swapped insurance companies and they didn't file my compliance in time for my insurance through the FMCA website that they're supposed to do. But if I would have known this, I would have made sure they did it on time because they started my company all over again from scratch after I had been all the way active for about 4 or 5 years. And what that did for me, that made some customers say, okay, we can't use you because you just started business. But I talked to the insurance company. They said, oh, we filed the paperwork, but they lied because they didn't. They filed it late. But somebody called me because they could see your profile online and they can tell you what you need filed. This is outside people. They have access to it, and this is how they make their money. Filing compliance for your company. But my insurance company wasn't on top of it. But they cost me. I couldn't work for a lot of customers no more. I had to give up a lot of customers. I had to start all over again. And to get overrides and everything. And then I talked to them about it. They played them like they didn't know what was going on. Yeah, they out of Georgia. Yeah, uh, southeastern. Yeah, they out of Carrollton, Georgia. They didn't file my paperwork properly. So you know, this is my second time using them, and they're not a good insurance company. And then they didn't tell me they was gonna be putting a camera in my truck, which I don't have a problem with having a camera in my truck. But don't police me and don't tell me after I give you $4,700 down. Don't do that. That's not right. So we have to know who we're dealing with, and we have to do our homework properly. So, but the other insurance company I had, oh, after I pay them all kind of money and add another driver, or they decide after I do all that, they're gonna tell me they're going out of business. Oh, okay. When you was gonna tell me you was going out of business. So they had me to get a camera as well, but they had me to get a camera, but they um let's see the best way to put it. They said if I get the camera, I get a bigger discount or whatever, a small drive camera. So now I have this 360 camera by Orion, whatnot. So just make sure whenever you're dealing with these insurance companies, make sure they're on top of what they're supposed to be doing because they're not. I don't know what else they be doing. Why we gotta pay them all this money and they don't do their job, and then they fumble the ball, then they act like, oh, we filed it. Say no, the customer said my company started over again on such and such date. Whenever I went with y'all, I gave y'all the rest of the down payment. My company started all over again when y'all filed y'all paperwork. So they said I was active already, so I was active for a couple of weeks. But then when they're supposed to update it with the FMCA system, they didn't. So they've just messed me all over and signed up with them for a year or so. But they still been playing dumb to this day, which I don't need them for my certificates for the customers I'm working for now. But it's like then, whenever it get close to, if you don't pay it ahead of time, they let your certificate expire. So you got to go back and get another updated certificate. What you doing that for? I'm in business. So we got to watch who we dealing with whenever we dealing with these insurance companies and these brokers and stuff because it just get out of control. And this is how you eat. This is your livelihood. So don't let nobody else mess up your livelihood. So you got to come up with a system to check for your compliance pretty much like every month to be on up and up on a consistent basis to see what need to be done. Somebody gonna call you or email you about your compliance. So y'all have a good evening. Stay safe out there. Thank you.